I'd like to share a funny experience relating to a dwarf. That's what you said, right? Dwarf? Small person. I was walking through New York State and up in the Adirondacks, and I entered the B&B around about 10 o'clock at night, and there was a long hall, and I walked down the hall, and at the end of the hall, and the closer I got, it materialized. There was a dwarf, a 12-year-old boy, and grandma, probably about 80. And they were all playing Monopoly. And I thought, well, this is an unusual sight. So anyway, I went in there and was greeted, and I stayed there, and I got to know Joe. And he was so deep and philosophical that when I left, I wrote the story of Joe the dwarf. And I began the story with Joe the dwarf was a giant of a man. And so in the smallest of packages, you can find the greatest things. And so passing on the stories of others is a great thing to do, because from these people, for instance, I walked around the planet planting trees for many years. And because of the people I met, I realized that there was great people doing great things. And they're people that you would not imagine to be doing these things, and yet they are doing these things. And so sharing their stories is very important, because years later I get messages from kids at elementary school and saying, oh, remember that guy you talked about, the guy who planted water? So yes, I'm an engineer in waterworks now. So it can have the most wonderful effects. Is by highlighting the great things that other people do, regular people. The people that, your common everyday people, the common man and woman of the street who are doing the most amazing things. Fortunately, we're walking around the planet. I got to meet a lot of these people, and their stories are the ones that I believe inspire the most, because it enables people to understand that, hey, if they can do it, so can I.